what's up? This is your boy Seller Jeffrey W, and today I want to show you a variation of ways to utilize Shredder's helmet, make them look different. Obviously, the one that you see here, I'm trying to like make the one that's authentic for the kind of like screen accurate Shredder for like the cartoon series. Now, as you know, I made Baxter Stockman. So yeah, that was pretty cool, and the idea I got from that was a best friend of mine, and he was like, yo, you know, you should make like Baxter Stockman, and you know, you should try to recreate like all the villain characters from the TMNT cartoon show. I was like, you know what, let's try it. So I made the Baxter Stockman. That came out cool. This one with Shredder, I wanted to do something different. Obviously, everybody has been doing the same thing with the helmet. I just wanted to put one slit between the helmet and then just use paint, because that's what I used, okay? I'll show you how I did that just in a second. Plus, I also used a paint for the mask. And for the gloves, I did the two horns for each. So this way he actually has claws, okay? Most Shredders that you see online that people already have, they usually use like the horns for like the helmet. Try not to focus too much on the helmet, because the helmet is a helmet. And you know what? Shredder is known for his claws, all right? So if you want to utilize the horns to put it for the helmet, you can do that. I'm gonna show you that in an easy step, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just take off one of the horns from one of the gloves, okay? And we're just gonna go into equipment, okay? Because I'm gonna show you right now what I did for this design. So I'm gonna show you from top to bottom what I did, okay? So you guys get that down pat, all right? Now, as you see, I did a moon crest on here. So the moon crest is basically for the helmet. All right, that was the last thing I used, okay? So I'm gonna show you exactly what I did with the moon. Now, it gets a little finicky with the controls, but you do gotta try to narrow it down to this type of shape, okay? Now the shape is not that hard. Just follow the steps as I'm going through it, and I will show you exactly how to do it, because it's sometimes a little hard to maneuver. And I noticed a lot of people from my videos were getting anxious because they didn't know how to do it. They said I did it too quick. How did I do it? It's basically, it is what it is, but you know, you gotta try to maneuver it in your own way, all right? But the size and the width and the length and the thickness of it, that's true to it. All right, so right now I got the long horns here. That's basically for, I believe, what was that for? That was the right side of the hand, so that the right hand would be on this side. The left hand, do the left hand. That's the left hand. Okay, just in case you need both recipes. So I'm gonna take the one that's on the right hand and take it off, okay? We're gonna like switch it to the head, because we're gonna wanna like put that on the side, on his head. Head, okay. So, as you can see, it doesn't look like this, so we want the original look for the horns. So I'll just get the original horns to reset it. Alright, so it's gonna look like this. We want to use like the forward and backward, push it forward. I always like to push everything forward, so I see, like, I can like to see what I'm doing. And then all you gotta do is use the rotate vertically and just go down with it. That's all you gotta do, guys. That's all you gotta do. If you want to reshape it, the best thing to do is try to get it like somewhat screen accurate. You want to go down a little bit. Then you want to like shrink it a little bit, but you want to take the width and go like somewhere in, because you don't want to go like too outward with it. And then we're going to go with the length, which will shrink this side, right? And then the thickness will make it longer, okay? Now, that looks about fine, what I need for it. So just go ahead and go backwards with it. And it should look like this but you want to stretch it out. So the way we do that is we go back to width, and then we just do that. Just a tiny little bit, not too much. Then you go with the backwards, fit that up a little bit, and then you have that nice look to Shredder's pet helmet, alright? Now, you can either go and use the left and the right and close it in, which it'll have that little gap in the middle, which I do not like. And you just want to stretch it out just a tad bit, okay? Now we can also use the angle, and it can come down or up, depending on which way you would like to put it, okay? I like to put it a little uppity, like, 2%, and then I come horizontally outwards, so this comes outwards, okay? So you want to come outwards just a tiny little bit, and then we're gonna go from left to right, go back in, and now see how the gap looks slightly closed but not overlapping with each other? That's the look that you would want for Shredder to look like. So then it will actually look like this. It doesn't look bad, to tell you the truth. It really doesn't look bad. But you can utilize that the way you want it to look, okay? I only did it because with the paint, I feel like the paint looks like a little bit better. It saves up a little bit more time, and plus I have two, of the Shredders of gauntlets on, so it would have been a little bit better for me to do it, right? So if I press the middle button on the PlayStation controller, which is basically that big square button, the touchpad, it resets it. So you keep pressing that, it resets everything. Get that or that? Whatever, which one you like. And now, I also want to show you guys, especially when you break off the armor. I don't know if anybody has heard of this before, but when you do break off the armor, especially the helmet, because not that many people like to put a lot of detail with characters like the way I do it. So what I do is, like, if someone damages the character, you're gonna see some damage come out, and this is what I mean, all right? So I'm gonna take off the helmet and show you exactly what I mean. All right, show you exactly what everything looks like, and then once everything breaks off, you'll see that big nasty scar right there. That scar, if you don't remember it, from the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, where Master Splinter, basically Little Splinter, scratched his face in the beginning of the film as he's telling his story, and then he threw him on the floor, chopped his katana off of his left or right ear, I believe, for Splinter, and that's how Splinter only has like a half an ear. So that's basically it, guys. If you like this, make sure you hit that like button. If you want the colors for the Shredder I just made, hold on, let me just get the color palettes for you, and I'll do that for you right now. Let's see here. Alright, so what did I use for the helmet? Alright, so basically we're gonna go back and use the helmet again, because obviously I didn't save it, so I have to go back and do it again. Get that. Get this mask, the spy mask, put that like that. Now, notice the color, okay? Just watch how I do the colors, and that's basically it, alright? So, colors. Alright. Especially for the skin color. And then we got the hair, all black, so we keep this all black, these 3 spots. This spot right here is face paint 64 I used, which gives him that mean look. If you want to give him white eyes, I suggest you probably give him white eyes, or maybe even the black. Black is more like cartoonish, more like, I would say like the brown, make him look like more of a cartoon. Let me go back to the colors. I always hit the skip button for that shit. Alright, so right here for the helmet, we're gonna keep it like the gray color, more or less. Some dark gray. Alright, more like, I won't say like white. I'm gonna go a little white. Okay, go with that color. We'll go with, what was that? 2004. Okay, we're gonna go with that color. Do the same thing. 2004. Alright. Now we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into the mask. So the mask color right here, I normally paint this black. And the reason why I painted black is so when you put the cover over it, like this, you always start all the way to the right. Never start from the left. I always tell people that. Start from the right, and go find yourself a nice little pocket. I like to use this one because this one is like the best, and you can utilize this any way you like. So just bring it down a little bit so it comes downwards, and it's gonna look like this. But you want to use not the rotation, you want a projection. Projection will make it bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make it nice and long. This way you won't probably see the button that much, but just make it nice a little big, and then just come down with it. And that's basically it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. A little gray. Just like that. Something like that. Just put black, and then that should be okay. Now before I looked a little different, obviously, but you know, this looks a little bit better. Okay, so now we're gonna do the helmet. Okay, so how we did that part of the helmet. I used the heart and I also used this, but we're just gonna use this piece right here. Alright. Use the rotation on this one. Use the move along and move it all the way in the back of the head. Okay. Now we're gonna just upsize the scale for it to maximum. And it should look like this. Alright. Now we're gonna just rise it up. So when you rise it up, it should have that effect, like Shredder's helmet thingy. Let's go a little bit more, just to match that, and just paint this a different color, say like close to gray, because you want the outside of the white to match with that. So just gonna give it a nice little gray tone. Alright, now if you want to cover up that back piece, you can. But I like to keep it just like that because of the fact that when you are looking behind the helmet, you see like the little spiky things, right? So it's not that all bad looking, to tell you the truth. Alright, so I keep it just like that. So you have all that right there. Now the rest of the colors, of course, on here, like the belt right here, how I did the belt, which I'm gonna just reattach and just show you guys how I did that. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the sticker, and you see how this is just all black right here? That's what I used before. So I'm gonna go ahead and reattach it back on. So see how this right here, you start black first over here with the square right here. See how it's black over here for the number 3 sticker? Upper body rotation. Never use the projection because it just flattens it out in a certain way, which I hate. That's the normal size for it right there. Angle, keep it like normal. Move it on the axis slightly. I mean, I wish they had the numbers just to show you exactly the pinpoint location, but use your own instincts, guys. Try to match it up with the belt itself, with that little knot, which I didn't think that should be there. The move along, you just keep it normal. This is off, because you really don't need that because it's either vertically or horizontally. Okay, so we shut that off. And then, of course, this color right here is gray. 804. Okay, size, angle, axis, move along, off and off. Okay, so we got that down pat. Of course, I choose a different weapon for the shredder, so this is actually a little bit better. I put the middle for it black, and then the rest is like white, silvery color. This you can make any color you want, make it red, purple, whatever, anything to match the way it hits people. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'll just do the rest of the colors for you guys. This way you can see for the rest of yourself. Of course, like I said, the helmet we used was a shade of 2004. Okay, same thing for this. This part was black. Okay. This part was like a gray. Any type of gray, it doesn't matter. You can do the opposite of me if you want. These two parts were gray. Everything else here is black. This is all black right here, obviously. This is like a purple. Make it any type of purple you like. Doesn't really matter. You don't have to really copy me. If you want to copy me to make it look just like this, this is how it's going to look for you guys, okay? Alright. That's those colors. The shading on this, I actually used 1204 to blend in with the gauntlets. Made this super white, go all white, deck out white. This a little bit lighter for the gray, and then deck it out white again for the outer rim. Alright, shoes, obviously made them silver white, so. And these colors, I just kept it default color because, I mean, if you want to go all out and put them in white, yeah, I think the white would probably look a little bit better and a little bit shinier, so paint those white. Alright. And this color, I keep it on the scale of 2404 just to match the color of the helmet, of the original, of the inside layer that I kept it with, alright? If I change it on any other color, then it's going to look gray or black, okay? So, you keep it the way I have it, or you can use it differently the way you want it to, okay guys? So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big fat like. If you are not subscribed, subscribe right now, because I am giving away free gift cards at the end of the month, guys. Very crucial. Hit that bell notification icon at the comments section down below. I'm looking for my last giveaway winner. So if you guys want a gift card, hit me up on the comments list right now and say, I want a gift card in big bold letters. If you guys can do that, I'm gonna choose one of you guys to win the gift card giveaway for the end of this month of November. So guys, hit that like button, smash it, do what you gotta do, share this video with your social media and friends and family. This is your boy Solid Jeffro. I'm out. Peace out, one love, and take care and have a happy Thanksgiving.